Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the future, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ET. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits.
That TTG money gang. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We've got earnings. It's all about earnings today. It's going to be one hell of a day. Amazon's already out. AirBNB is out. We're still waiting on Apple. We're waiting on Coinbase. Amazon would have beat all across the board, trading significantly higher. The cloud, AWS, killing it. AirBNB actually beat on earnings, but that stock's trading lower to the downside, and we are waiting on the king of kings, Apple. We are still waiting on Apple. They have not yet reported earnings, but Amazon is out, moving to the upside, and that's taken the entire market up with it. You can see the SPY trading significantly higher here after hours, up about $1.50 after hours, $1.25 on the SPY as Amazon beats on earnings, folks. So we're going to cover all this here with you guys live. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 17 years, and I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund, my very first job right out of college. That's where I had to go through a 3-month educational training program that taught me how to become the trader that I am here now today. I didn't have to figure this stuff out on my own. While there, like I said, I had to go through that 3-month training program, and then 2008 happened. And that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 10 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We have helped thousands of traders from all over the world reach their goals. We have members in 115 different countries in True Trading Group, truly a global community. Now, if you didn't know, we're the fastest growing and highest rated platform out there because we combine professional and university level trading and investing courses and premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, futures, on all styles of trading. We cover day trading, swing trading, and also even long-term investing. There's something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. And we take that university level curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth over $5,000 a year on their own. You need these tools, but most retail traders don't use them because they're expensive. $5,000, $6,000 a year. If you were to go to the companies directly and pay for them, it's expensive, right? I know that, but you should use these tools because they give you more information. They help you make better decisions. So we have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products and tools at no additional cost to you. When you join our platform, you guys automatically have access to it. You also have access to our members. Our members are the most helpful, educated, and successful community of traders you'll ever find. And then the trade alerts. You get access to all the trade alerts from myself and the other 10 professional trading mods that I've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you're ready to learn trading profit for real, you folks have all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday. We go live right here with myself, other THD Pro trading mods, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and analysis that can help you guys become better traders. So if you haven't done so already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. I hope that you've been watching the streams. I hope that you've been paying attention because I have been telling you for the last couple of days that this was going to be a wild week, that the volatility that was going to be created, I told you that things had changed ever since Fitch gave you that credit downgrade and the market started to move to the downside. But then you had all of these major earnings that were coming out. You had Amazon, you have Apple, Coinbase just came out, AirBNB is out. Let's go through, let's talk about some of these earnings. Because Amazon is a huge beat, right? Amazon is just showing you who is boss. Amazon comes out with an earnings per share beat that's almost double. 65 cents earnings per share. That's a beat. 34 cents was the expectation. Their AWS segment sales were up 12% year over year to $22 billion. Their Q2 sales, $134 billion versus $131 billion expected. So beat that by about $3 billion. And they see Q3 revenue. This is the big one. Amazon sees Q3 revenue. Everyone's talking about they think that the economy is going to slow down in the second half of the year. Amazon sure as hell doesn't. Amazon is expecting $138 to $148 billion in revenue for Q3. That's versus analyst expectations of just 138. So they did 134 billion this quarter. They're expecting 138 to 148 next quarter. You're talking about $10 billion more in revenue that Amazon is expecting for next quarter. That's a big beat compared to analyst expectations, and that's why the stock is now trading up 7%. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We actually have a correction from Amazon. They're seeing 138 to 143, still above expectations. Expectations were 138. They see 138 to 143. Welcome, everybody, from the Stockmaster app. Earnings are out. Everybody joining us from the Stockmaster app, welcome. We welcome the entire community from Stockmaster. We're covering all the earnings, guys, that are coming out. Earnings are out. Amazon's out. Amazon's a beat on the top and bottom line. Earnings per share beat, revenue beat, guidance beat, AWS beat, and that is sending Amazon to the upside. Everybody thought that you were going to have that everybody was unsure about the cloud business there with Amazon, but Amazon continues to come out. That cloud business continues to grow. The AWS side of business continues to grow at a good rate. Now the stock trading up 7%, and this is taking the entire stock market up with it. Take a look at the SPY. Look at this move higher right now in the SPY after hours. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Look at that move higher in the NASDAQ as Amazon is lifting the entire market. The market's been selling off for the last 2 days. Are Apple and Amazon going to save this market from this pullback after Fitch gave you that credit downgrade? That's a question everybody wants to know. Regardless, it's given us amazing trading opportunities. So there's Amazon. Amazon is out. Now you got Coinbase exploding to the upside. Coinbase is also a beat. Okay. Coinbase lost 42 cents a share. That is way better than the expected 77 cents a share. Okay. So Coinbase lost 42 cents a share. It was expected that they were going to lose 77 cents a share. And that's got Coinbase rocketing to the upside. Let's see what that does to the other crypto names. Mara, let's take a look at Mara. Doing anything? Trading to the upside. Let's take a look at Riot. Not much. MicroStrategy, they had their own earnings just the other day. That stock's traded to the downside. So Coinbase coming out with a nice strong beat. The thing about Coinbase that I really like is that you just got down to a nice major support level down there in the mid 80s. And now you got a positive catalyst taken to the upside. Look at this thing bump now, 101 on Coinbase. This is going to be a stock that we're going to focus on tomorrow morning. It'll be right at the top of my watch list. This stock is now up 12%. Pump it to the upside, guys. 101. There's 101 and a quarter. So Coinbase still moving to the upside. I like what I'm seeing there. Block is now also out. Block also with a beat. Revenues, 5.5 billion for Block, expected 5.1. That's a beat. So far, you're getting a lot of beats here, guys. Amazon with a beat, Coinbase with a beat, and now Block with a beat. Now Block trading to the upside. So you should see some pretty good action in crypto-related names tomorrow. All right? Crypto-related names tomorrow. All right? Crypto-related names should be a focal point tomorrow because of Block's earnings and now Coinbase's earnings. So we're going to start to work on structuring trades on some of these stocks. All right, we're going to work on, wow, Palo Alto. Yeah, guys, Palo Alto to the downside. Congratulations, Shy. I know that one of our moderators is sitting on put options on Palo Alto, and that stock is currently now moving to the downside as Fortinent reports earnings. So guys, what happened just now? Fortinent just reported earnings. Okay. So Fortinent just missed on earnings. That's why Palo Alto is trading to the downside. So Palo Alto, so a lot of members into Trading Group, guys, full disclosure, a lot of members into Trading Group right now are in put options on Palo Alto. Palo Alto currently trading down 5%. You're down $12 right now in the after hours on Palo Alto. But why? Fortinet, also a cybersecurity name, is trading to the downside, down 15%. If they just missed on earnings, they beat on earnings per share 38 cents versus 34 cents, but they missed on sales under the 1.3 billion expectation. We have a comment here. Shy, I made $3,000 following your Palo Alto. I bought also 200 shares at $3.59. Thank you, baby girl. I like that. I like that. Congratulations. Yes, those that are in put options on Palo Alto, that's going to print lovely tomorrow. That's going to be a huge win for members in True Trading Group, guys. This is a massive move to the downside for Palo. Look at this move to the downside. We're on put options inside of True Trading, guys. Congratulations, Shy. Congratulations. Congratulations, other members of True Trading Group that are still sitting on this. And you have Fortinent to thank. Look at this huge red candle on Fortinent. So what do we know? Crypto stocks tomorrow in focus. Cybersecurity stocks tomorrow in focus. But Amazon is the one that's pushing the whole entire market to the upside. I'm starting to get a little FOMO. You know what? If you pay attention, if you're educated, there is no need to feel FOMO. The only FOMO that you should feel is if you are not a member of True Trading Group, then yes. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, then yes, the FOMO is warranted because members of True Trading Group are absolutely killing it. Don't take my word for it. Members, tell me, members of True Trading Group, if you're making money right now and you guys are becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, type the number 1 inside chat right now. Literally, members, go ahead and type the number 1. Type the number 1 in chat right now if you guys are making money. So yes, if you're not a member, after you see how many people are telling you that they're making money, then yes, you absolutely 100,000% should feel FOMO because you are missing out on one of the most volatile trading environments that I have ever seen in my entire 17-year career. It is not every day that small caps, mid caps, and large caps all are making 5, 10, 15, 20% moves. But that is what's happening in the market right now. It doesn't matter what you trade. You trade stocks, you trade options, you trade futures. If you trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, it doesn't matter what you trade. High volatility, low volatility, there's opportunity in every single corner of this market. And these members right here are taking advantage of it because they're educated. They got a real professional level of education. The simplified version of what I learned going through the 3-month training at the hedge fund in New York. That's what they've learned. They have access to professional tools that give them more information to help them make better decisions. And they're part of a community of nearly 10,000 traders from 115 different countries that generally give a damn whether or not they succeed or fail. And that is why they're sitting here now today telling you that they're having success and that they're making money. They don't feel FOMO because they're living it, they're breathing it, they're capitalizing on it on an everyday basis. If you are not, then I don't blame you for feeling FOMO. I really don't. You should feel FOMO. I mean, I've been trying to tell you guys this for the last several months, not even just last several days. For the last several months, I've been telling you that this is going to be a trader. This is a trader's dream. Guys, I've been doing this a long time. It's the best environment that I've ever seen. You know, you used to have to grind your way through a day, right? I used to have to, make several trades during the day. I used to have to sit in front of my computer all day long because you had to find the opportunities. Now, this environment, you could literally get into one trade, make 50 to 100% before lunchtime, and then call it. That's the type of opportunity that's in this market right now. It happened yesterday. 50% gain yesterday within the first 2 hours of the day on our short on SEDG. Then today, Qualcomm, like about a 50% gain within 2 hours. These are the type of trades that are being put on inside a True Trading Group. And then you have members, and one of our moderators is currently in put options on Palo Alto. That's going to be a multiple triple-digit gain. I don't know what price point some of you guys are in, but that's going to be, you're talking about Palo Alto, you're talking about that's going to be probably a 250% winner. So let me go back. Let's take a look back on Coinbase. So Coinbase up to 101. Now we're back down to 96.50. Trying to hold its gains. Looks like Square gave it back. Yeah, Square just gave it back. Square, after they initially announced their report, let's see, what do we have here? They see 2023 adjusted EBITDA of 1.5 billion. That's okay. So they beat on earnings per share. They beat on sales, but their adjusted EBITDA for 2023 is where the disappointment comes from. So now that that number is out, that's the thing that's taking you back to the downside on Block. Coin still trying to hold gains. And oops, what did I just do there? Sorry about that. Amazon, though, trading right up near highs. We're still waiting on Apple, guys. Apple is going to be the big one. All right. Apple is going to be the big one. You're seeing Apple already move to the upside in anticipation, right? You're seeing Apple move to the upside, guys, in anticipation of this really heavy volume going off right now after hours. You're already trading 100,000 shares every 3 minutes on Apple as people are now starting to adjust going into that going into that number because of Amazon moving to the upside and people just being excited, expecting that Apple is going to give you good earnings as well. Airbnb starting to bounce back a little bit. We got a couple of minutes, guys. Usually Apple's going to give us the number at around 4:30. So we'll get that number from Apple at around 4:30. Let's see what else we got. Cloudflare is out. That's going to be net. Slight move to the upside. Slight move to the upside for net. They raised guidance 330 to 331 million. Expectations were 329 million. So they raised guidance slightly. DraftKings, also another one. DraftKings, I you know what, guys? I really do like DraftKings for the long term, and I like what they're trying to do. They're going to be implementing AI, and I feel like DraftKings, the valuation didn't make sense in 2021. It got destroyed in 2022, but this company has really done a nice job of kind of bringing things back together and bringing it all to a full circle. And they did give you a beat. This is a big beat. The positive earnings per share of 14 cents. The expectation was for them to lose 25 cents. This is a huge beat for DraftKings. 14 cents earnings per share, expected 25-cent loss. Okay. So that's a 39 cent difference there. 25-cent loss versus a 14-cent gain earnings per share. And then sales, they just blew it out of the water, over $100 million beat. So $375 million in sales. Expectations were $759 million. That is a huge beat for DraftKings. AI is here, guys. And you got to pay attention to the companies that are integrating AI into their business and making it a focal point, because it is going to be the future of technology. It is here. It's going to be in every single area of our lives. We have now integrated AI into True Trading Group as well. There's so many different ways that you can use AI in your personal life, but also in your trading and your investing life. That's why we have various AI tools on our platform, AI trading assistants that can identify patterns for you, tell you what expected moves are on stocks based on how their options are being priced. We've got AI tools that can tell you, news sentiment. Is this news good? Is it bad? I mean, you guys can use all these different AI tools within the True Trading Group platform, and we're integrating that into the system to make it better for retail traders. That's our entire goal. Our entire goal is to level the playing field for retail traders, and you have to be implementing AI if you're going to do that. So that's one of the things I think sets us far ahead. That's what I think sets us far ahead from the others. All right, so there's Amazon up to 139. We're waiting on Apple, guys. We've got a couple of minutes here before we get Apple. Coinbase still holding. Okay, let's see. DraftKings, check on Palo Alto. See what else we got coming out here. If there's any other notables that we just see here. We really TNDM. Oof, TNDM, no bueno. We'll talk about a fall from grace, man. This is one of the craziest stock charts that I think I've seen. TNDM. There's not many like penny stocks that go on to really make it. TNDM is one of those. TNDM was a penny stock that did a reverse split back in 2017. It was, a $2 stock. It was a $2 to $3 stock, a real piece of crap. And, did a reverse split, made changes, and the stock went all the way to $160. Like, they did it. It was like the one in every, like for every 1,000 penny stocks, like one of them actually goes on to make it. And then this TNDM was one of them. TNDM was one of them. It went from $2 all the way to 155. And now the stock has really fallen from grace all the way back down to 27. This is a Tandem Diabetes. It's a healthcare medical device for diabetes. And the stock has really fallen from grace there since 2022. It's an unbelievable kind of a round trip. I mean, you're still up from the $2 in 2017. You're still at $27. So you're still looking at over 1,000% gain. But this thing was up all the way to 160, which was absolutely insane. Right? Absolutely insane. I get a little bit of a bounce back on Fortinent now, but you guys should definitely be good. the members of True Trading Group. I'm not, but another moderator in True Trading Group, as well as members, are currently in put options on Palo Alto, guys. And that's going to be a big one. So congratulations, members that are in Palo Alto. Let's see what other earnings we got. We're still waiting on Apple, guys. But you can see Apple, people are getting ahead of it. People are getting ahead of it. Look at the volume coming into Apple. Apple trading to the upside. You're seeing 200,000 share candles coming through on Apple. That is nuts. That is absolutely insane volume after hours right there for Apple. All right, guys, we're about 3 minutes, about 2.5 minutes away from Apple's earnings. Apple's earnings are going to move the market. So far, Amazon earnings just saved the market from that 2-day pullback. Now we're green. What are we going to get from Apple? We're expected another revenue decline. Okay, we're expecting another revenue decline for Apple. We're about 2 minutes away, guys. But you're already trading to the upside. You're already trading to the upside. People are really starting to get ahead of this. Now, you do have support. You want to talk about a major support level? It's 183. All right, once this comes out, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what my game plan is. So you got major support down here at 183. You also have a support level around 187. So 183 and 187 are your key support levels that you want to focus on with regards to Apple. So let's see where this and then you have the all-time high that sits up at 198. So let's see what happens here once this number comes out. We got about a minute and 20 seconds to go. And Amazon is a monster, up 8%. Yeah, Amazon looking good. Palo Alto looking good. Coinbase starting to fade just a little bit, guys. Back under 96 after getting all the way to 101. Now, guys, about 40 seconds until we get Apple earnings. About 40 cents till we get Apple's earnings. AirBNB has recovered basically that whole move. Sucks. Down 3%, but it's basically flat from when the earnings came out. All right, guys, about 20 seconds here. All right, we should get this right after 4:30, guys.
Yo, Donnie's on the live. Can you please keep Nala quiet? We're trying to stay safe over here.
Yeah, I saw Donnie's with us.
He posted bail quick, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did post bail quick. No, my wife just got home. That's why the dog is barking. Okay, here we go, guys. Apple. What do we got? Beat on top and bottom line, $1.26 earnings per share versus expectations of $1.19. So it's $1.26 versus $1.19. Revenue was a slight, tiny beat, $81.8 billion versus $81.7 billion. So that's a slight beat there for Apple, 81.8 versus 81.69. iPhone revenue is under expectations, 39.6 versus 39.1 expected. Initial move higher, now trading back to the downside. We're really chopping around. Apple Mac revenues actually beat. That's a surprise because those revenues have been terrible. 6.8 billion versus 6.9 billion. iPad revenues, big miss, 5.8 billion versus 6.4 billion on the expectation. So a mixed bag here on earnings, a very tiny beat on total revs. Other product revenues were also a miss, 8.28 versus 8.39. This is not that great of an earnings report from Apple. We were expecting another revenue decline, but the service number came in better than expected, 21.2 versus 20.6. So you have a bit of a mixed bag. All right. Bit of a mixed bag here for Apple. Gross margins did improve, 44.5. What an amazing gross margin for a company that big. 44.5% versus 44.2% was the expectation. So their cash, this is the craziest thing. Apple has $166 million. Excuse me. Let me say it again. $166 billion in cash. Let me say that again. Apple has $166 billion in cash. That is so absurd that they have that much in cash. Nuts. Trading to the downside, guys. Now, Apple, new lows, 190. Now, what we should see, let's take a look at the overall market. We should see the overall market starting to pull back, right? Let's go take a look at the SPY. There you go. See down the SPY starting to pull back and trade to the downside. Let's go take a look now over at the Qs. Trading back to the downside. So now Apple coming through with a little bit of a disappointment. Before you get overly bearish on this move on Apple, wait for the conference call. The conference call on Apple is going to be very important. Apple does not give guidance. Ever since COVID, Apple does not give guidance. So you're going to have to really listen to what the CEO and CFO were going to say on that conference call for a little insight into what they expect from the next quarter. They do not issue guidance. So you have to wait for that earnings conference call to really get a good indication. Do not be surprised if you see a bigger move in Apple at like 5:30, 6 o'clock than you just saw right now. Do not be surprised if that is what you see. So you had service revenues were a beat for Apple, but some product revenues were under expectations. iPhone was under expectations. iPad was under expectations. Services were above. Other product revs were under, and MacBook revs were higher. MacBook revs being higher is not that big of a deal. That's a small component of their business. Services being a beat is a good thing, but iPhone sales being weak is a bad thing. And that's why you have a little bit of a mixed bag on Apple. It's why the initial move was to the upside. Then you got this move to the downside. Now you're trying to bounce. I'm telling you, I think a bigger move comes once they come out with their actual conference call. We've been doing research on AI and machine learning for years. And we're going to continue investing and innovating and rolling these things into products that enrich people's lives. So there is Tim Cook, a comment to CNBC regarding AI. Also comments from Apple. Our installed base of active devices reached an all-time high in every geographic segment. You know what? So Warren, this is one thing that Warren Buffett once said. When you want to talk about brand loyalty and you want to talk about Apple as a long-term investment, this is what Warren Buffett said. He said, you can go up to any person and say, I will give you $10,000 cash right now. But the stipulation is you can never buy a single Apple product for the rest of your life. And Warren Buffett said the majority of people will not take the $10,000. That gives you an idea of how loyal Apple consumers are and how the Apple ecosystem has become a way of life for a lot of people. So that was something that Warren Buffett once said, that if you offered someone 10 grand to never buy another Apple product ever again, the majority of people wouldn't take it. That was a comment from Warren Buffett, just going over, the importance of Apple and how loyal their consumer base is. Okay, guys, so let's see. Did that pull down Amazon a bit? Nope, Amazon doesn't care. So Amazon is still sitting up here, trading up at 139, right up at the after hours highs. But now you're getting a little bit of a drag now back on the markets, right? Apple, that is a disappointment. You're going to need Apple to bounce if you want the markets to go back green. Apple could bounce from here, guys. I'm telling you, the conference call is going to be very important. We got to try to see what could we do, or what can we try to gauge from comments from them about guidance going forward. Does Apple expect a slowdown in the second half of the year? Because Amazon doesn't. Amazon raised their guidance for the third quarter. What does Apple think about China and how the China's economy, that reopening coming out of the COVID lockdown, has actually been a lot slower and a lot weaker than a lot of people had anticipated? So what does Apple see? What do they think? What do they think about China? What do they think also about India? Apple really just cracked into India just the other month. They opened up their first retail store in India. That's going to be a massive growth driver for this company for the next 5 to 10 years as they get that footprint, that physical footprint in India, and they can sell direct to the consumer in India. That's a really big deal for Apple. So these are the things that we want to hear from that conference call. These are things that they're going to talk about once that happens. So America's revenue, 35 billion, Europe, 20 billion, China, 15.7 billion, and Japan, 4.8 billion. I would love to know what their expectations are, what kind of revenue they expect to generate from India. I think that's going to be a huge growth driver for Apple. As big as China was for Apple many years ago, I think India is going to have that exact same impact on this company and really drive, because Apple is such a big company. It's like it's hard to keep up with that growth, right? The bigger that you get, the harder it is to grow at a large pace. Apple is a behemoth. It's a Goliath. It's a giant. You're not going to see Apple grow revenue by 20, 30, 40% a year like a smaller company that is going through its growth stages. Apple's an extremely mature company. Yes, it's still growing, but it needs drivers, and that India I think can provide that boost for Apple for many years to come. DraftKings is holding up well. So right now, guys, the winners of the afternoon are Amazon and DraftKings for sure. That was pretty good, Adam. The winners of earnings so far, definitely Amazon and DraftKings. No question about it. The losers right now are, no question, Fortinent, Block, right? Cloudflare is a winner too. That stock's up 7.5%. That's pretty nice on that one. Coinbase just rolled over now. Coinbase just rolled over. Okay, all right, I like that Coinbase is getting down here. All right, let me go through this, guys, with you guys for Coinbase. Okay. See this level on Coinbase? I've had eyes on this level now for the last couple of weeks. They just mentioned on CNBC, the anchor on CNBC just asked the guest what kind of growth they think to expect from India as a driver for Apple. It's literally what we just said, and she just actually asked that question. But here's this level here at 85 on Coinbase. You guys see this resistance level there on Coinbase? Huge triple top resistance. You broke through it last month, and then it became support, and you got the big follow through. Now you're back to that level. It's a big support level for Coinbase. Watch for $85 support tomorrow on Coinbase. Right. So let's pay attention to that $85 level on Coinbase tomorrow. That's a huge level of support. We can maybe try longs off that level tomorrow, but if that level breaks and that level gives, that's going to be a huge sign of weakness for Coinbase. There's there's really three very well-defined levels that I see on the chart on Coinbase. One being the 85 support, two being this 112 resistance. You can see this massive resistance all the way back here from August. Right, you guys can see that huge resistance right here, and that lines up with this resistance that you have right here. It's like 115. Call it 115, 114. Okay, so those are two very clearly defined levels. But you also have another level that's in here that's also very clearly defined, and it's right above 100. It's like right around 102. And here you guys can see this level. We just topped out there in the after-hours session, and you can see resistance right here last week, and then now resistance there in the after-hours. So that's going to be very clear levels here that we can play off of Coinbase tomorrow. So we'll put this stock on our watch list, and we're going to keep this looking at 85 supports and then looking at that like 102 resistance. I don't know if you're going to get to 102 tomorrow. That level probably doesn't come back into play unless something crazy happens during the earnings conference call, but we're definitely going to keep eyes on that 85. All right, we'll definitely keep eyes on that 85. Let's see. Is Apple bouncing back yet? No, just sitting here. Very uneventful move there for Apple, to be honest with you. Stock's only down 1.2%. Stock's down 1.2% right now, guys. for Apple. You got to wait for that conference call, like I said, and then we'll see what we get about their guidance. All right. How many people are on this live stream in the meantime? How many people, while we wait for that conference call, how many people on the live stream right now that are new to True Trading Group? If you guys are not members, rather, if you're not a member of TTG, do me a favor and just type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you guys are not members, just type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Let's see, we got about 1,200 people that are on the live stream. I'd love to see just how many people that we have on here are not members. Go ahead and type TTG, folks, if you guys are not members. BTN, Vernon, Armand. Alan Harding, what's up? Yes, Travis. Agents said they're thinking about a trial. I'm not sure what there is to think about. Trials are $3 just to make sure.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Here's my idea, Mike. For those that don't know who I am, hello. My name's Adam. I'm Mike's business partner. Some would say life partner. No, not funny?
Yes.
Right. Fucking ridiculous. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. See, Joe laughed for you.
That's right. If you're not a TTG member and you want a chance to win $1,000, type TTG in chat.
Ooh. Adam's feeling a little Oprah-esque today.
Go ahead. Type TTG in chat if you're not a member and you want a shot at winning $1,000 right here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Not a joke. Oh, look, Donnie's back. Somebody get rid of him, please.
Donnie!
Donnie, what's up, buddy?
Donnie!
Lewis Hardman, your son is a lifetime TTG member, homie. You keep signing up for the trial. Ay, Dios mío. Let's see, we got Paul Anderson, Dave Natal. All right, here's what we're going to do. Joe, pull up the trial. All right, everybody, look at that handsome young man on the screen. That's Michael Edward Parinati, award-winning hedge fund trader.
Hey.
You may know him as Snooky. I just call him friend.
Oh.
He is on the screen, and that web URL, that link is ttgthree.com. That's ttgthree.com. It's 4:45. I'm going to give you all 15 minutes. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, go to ttgthree.com. Sign up for the trial. It is a one-time $3 payment just to prove you're a real person, and that is it. There is no auto renew when your trial membership expires. It just expires. You are never charged another $1. You get 7 trading days, 7 full trading days. Inside of chat, using the mobile app, you get to play around with our new trading AI tools. You get 3 sample courses, Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and Squawk, TradingView's premium charting software, real-time data associated with it for $3 for 7 trading days. Weekends and holidays do not count. I'm going to give you guys 15 minutes. It's a one-time payment of $3. Everyone that signs up for the trial in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to put you guys in the wheel of names. We're going to spin it, and the winner is going to get $1,000 as long as you have a PayPal account. That's it.
Wait, when did you say? When are we doing that?
We'll do it at the end of the stream.
Wow. Nice. All right, guys.
Yeah.
So there you go. So, all right. So join the trial, and then we'll give away $1,000 at the end of the live stream. So you guys have 15 minutes. Go to TTGTHREE.com. Join the trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. We charge $3 to make sure that you are a real person. That's it. We maintain a very high quality chat room, guys. Thousands of people that are in chat every day, focused, trading, making money. I don't want people that are coming in there and just going to start spamming a bunch of like bot spams and just, mess up and distract people while we're trying to make money. All right. So that's what we're
And it's just, so somebody's asking, will it just be the trial names in there? Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
But only the trials that sign up in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Go ahead and sign up for the trial. You have a chance at $1,000. Listen, if you win the $1,000, you just get a free membership if you want. Use that $1,000 to join True Trading Group if you want.
Yeah, you're Donnie. You could use it to pay child support.
Yes, if you're Donnie, you could definitely use it to pay child support. It's probably a good idea. You probably should.
Not a bad idea.
It's probably
all
the
right
right thing to do.
Yep, the link is TTGTHREE.com.
It's TTG3 spelled out.
TTG3 spelled out. All right.
Well, that's exciting. I'm excited for $1,000 giveaways.
I like it. I like it
a lot.
We got to welcome Eric. To the trial.
Eric, welcome, man.
Welcome,
Good
brother.
luck.
Eric,
luck.
if nobody else signs up for the trial, you are going to just be given $1,000.
Oh, just one. Welcome, Eric. Welcome, Eric.
All right, so that is it. Let's go put the charts back on, and I'll see you in about 15 minutes.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys, Apple just broke lows. So Apple trading to the downside. That's going to take the market down with it. Let's go back to the SPY. All right, there it is. Market's moving back down to the downside. So this is the tale of two different tapes. Amazon saved the market, and then Apple gave it hell again. All right, so this is exactly what you just had. Okay, these two different moves. This was Amazon's earnings. This is now Apple's earnings. All right, Amazon, Apple. Two completely different earnings reports. Let's talk about how we're going to trade these tomorrow. Now, we got to welcome Robert also. Robert, welcome to the trial. Good luck on the $1,000. Again, anyone that joins the trial in the next 15 minutes, you guys will have a shot at $1,000. You got to realize it's just the people that sign up in the next 30. We have Oscar, Kareem. So right now, you guys all have a 1 in 4 chance of winning $1,000. Right now, there's Eric, Robert, Oscar, and Kareem. Alan. So you guys have a 20% chance of winning. Oh, here's Diandra. So now you got 6 people. You got a 1 in 6 chance of winning $1,000, guys. So Diandra, welcome to the trial. Enjoy the trial too, guys. Now that you've joined the trial, you guys will be able to have access to our platform for 7 trading days. So the weekend doesn't count. So Saturday and Sunday don't count against your trial. It's actually 7 trading days. We got to welcome Levance, Jeff. Welcome to the trial. So now we're at, 8? So 1 in 8 chance, guys, of winning $1,000. And you can take the $1,000 or you can join True Trading Group, whatever you guys want to do. How do I join the pool? Cabrine, all you need to do is go to, or Carbine, all you need to do is go to TTGTHREE.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. We got to welcome Derek. Ravishand, welcome. All right, 7 days. You'll be in chat with us. You'll be using the mobile app. You'll have access to some of the tools. You're going to get 3 sample courses. It's going to give you guys really some insight into what it's like being part of the True Trading Group community for a full 7 trading days. It's only $3. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. If you don't do anything, then after 7 days, your trial just expires and then you're never charged anything ever again. If you actually want to become an annual member of TTG, you have to manually upgrade to an annual member. It doesn't automatically happen. You have to, no, it's just the trial is a one-time $3 payment. Again, the website is TTG3 spelt out, TTGTHREE.com. Namjilma, welcome to the trial. Namjilma, welcome to the trial. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly. All right, so let's talk about how we're going to trade Amazon tomorrow. I got to be quite honest with you guys. You know, if the market, Apple is really starting to move lower now, guys. Now 187.57. Apple down 2.5%. This is going to be a drag on the markets. I don't know if I want to be looking long stuff. If the market's going to move lower and you have Amazon is the outlier here. What we'll probably do here is tomorrow, unless something changes after the conference call, which it very well possibly could, Apple could go back to 192, no problem during the conference call. I've seen it before. It can go back to 193 and go green. So depending on what happens here at the conference call, if we start the day red tomorrow, if Apple is down 3% tomorrow because of earnings, then I'm going to be looking to short stuff. I'm going to be on names that are short. I'm probably going to be shorting some of the cybersecurity names. Fortinent, CrowdStrike will be stocks I'm going to focus on for the downside. And you can use Amazon as a hedge, right? We'll use Amazon as a hedge. We'll be buyers of Amazon closer to 136 because if the market does bounce, then Amazon should move higher because their earnings were so good, right? You can see right now Amazon is not being impacted by the down move in Apple. It's not being impacted by the down move in the overall markets as well. So this is going to be a stock we'll look at for the long. This will be the hedge position. So we're going to try to be positioned short tomorrow if nothing changes with Apple, and the hedge will be long on Amazon. But then we'll really start to see, guys, with some of these cybersecurity names, if there's more room to the downside there. I'm also going to pay very close attention to Coinbase at that 85 level. I just have a feeling that Apple's going to bounce during the conference call, though. I do. I just have a feeling that during their conference call, Apple's going to bounce. That's why I'm not ready to really put my stamp on what I want to do tomorrow morning, because I really want to wait and see what Apple does during the conference call. So guys, again, for the trial, a chance at $1,000, we'll maybe give you 6 more minutes. Go to TTGTHREE.com. Name, email, phone number. Yes, I want this. Sign up for the trial. Fill out the application. Sign up for the trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. And at the end of this live stream, we're going to put everyone that signs up for the trial. We're going to put everyone's name in the wheel of names. It's a random name picker. We'll spin that wheel. If it lands on your name, you win $1,000. We got to welcome Vernon, Sophia. Welcome, guys. Vince. Welcome to the trial, guys. Again, that's TTG3 spelled out.com. Honor. Juan, welcome. Let me also give you guys an update on my swing trade. For those of you that have been following True Trading Group for a while, you guys know that I'm long Kava, and I've been long Kava since the 24th. I'll just recap the trade for you guys just to give you the update on the trade and on the position. So here was the original entry. All right, Manuel, welcome to the trial. Good luck, guys, on that $1,000. So right there was the original entry. We took profits off into 53. I then reloaded the position right here at 53. 53.94. So right here, I reloaded back to a full-size position. Doris, welcome to the trial. Good luck. And then I took profits off at these 3 spots. All right. So this is how I've been playing this Kava trade. And now I'm still long. All right. We're still long, and my stop loss is now underneath this level. Okay. So here's my stop loss now, 52.80, 52.75 on the rest of my position. And I'm looking to see if Kava can get up to $60. I like the way that the stock has been consolidating above those previous all-time highs. If I go to the daily chart and I kind of break this out and I show it to you, you guys can see right here. See how this used to be a level of resistance. Then you broke above it, and now it's acting as support, and we are consolidating. I'm looking for Kava. And Kava has done a nice job of holding up these last couple of days as the market has traded to the downside, right? The market's traded lower, but yet Kava has just kind of sat here. And I would like for Kava to give me a move that looks like this to a new all-time high, get up to 60, and then right there, I'll take my final profit off the table. Dowdell, welcome. Also, Paul, welcome to the trial. Good luck, guys. You all have a shot at $1,000 towards the end of this live stream. We're going to spin that wheel. We'll give you guys a shot at $1,000. Anyone that joins the trial, all you got to do is go to ttgthree.com. We got to welcome Wilfred. You all have a shot at $1,000. Join the trial now. You have a shot at $1,000. We're going to put everyone that joins the trial right now. We'll put your name in a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. You got a shot at $1,000. The trial is going to cost you $3. You're going to be with us for 7 trading days. You're going to be with us for 7 trading days. The weekends don't count. Take advantage of it. Sassy goes, I ran out of shares with Kava. Yeah, the best problem to have. The best problem to have is when you run out of shares. You know, you get such a big move that so many profit targets are being reached that you just run out of shares. It's the best problem to have. Adrian, welcome. Welcome to the trial. Good luck on the $1,000. So, hey guys, so I'm still long this position. I'll let you know if I'm down to a small piece again. I'll let you know if I reload on it. I'm probably not going to reload it. I'm probably just going to let this piece go and try to get it off around 60. Datadog. Wow. That's really good news for Datadog. No, that's from earlier today, too. Discussing an NVIDIA partnership. We got to welcome Lori. Lori, welcome. Apple. Let's get some of these comments from Tim Cook. Company's been researching generative artificial intelligence for years. Work on generative AI is among drivers of increased research and development spending, continuing to invest in technologies such as generative AI to its products. We are happy to report that we had an all-time revenue record in services during the June quarter, driven by over 1 billion paid subscriptions, and we saw continued strength in emerging markets thanks to robust sales of the iPhone. It's interesting they said that even though the iPhone sales were under expectations. I guess they saw better iPhone sales in emerging markets than they did in the U.S. because their iPhone sales did come in under the expectations. Tupperware is moving. Yeah, a little move there on Tupperware. Nikola had a pretty active after hours. Little dilution move there, down, back up. So we'll see if we get any change here on Apple. Guys, again, TTG3. spelledout.com. Amazon is just a beast. The stock's just sitting here at the highs. What a strong move for this stock. Just sitting up here at the highs. Unfazed by Apple's down move. Coinbase beginning to recover a bit. That 85 support level is money. Cybersecurity still down. Guys, just again, a huge congratulations to members that are in the Palo Alto put options. That trade is going to print so massively for you tomorrow. It's not even funny. You're talking multiple triple digits coming tomorrow on Palo Alto. So congratulations, members of TTJ. You can say thank you, Fortinent, for missing earnings. Stock down 15%, taking the whole sector down with it. the reason why Tupperware is moving, guys, Tupperware Brands Corp agreement provides immediate access to revolving borrowing capacity of 21 million. Agreement provides, okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Here's the news on Tupperware. I'll give you the full news. Breaking news on Tupperware, up 33%. Where am I getting this news from? Very simple. Our Benzinga Pro live news feed. So when you guys become members of your trading group, you actually get access to this news feed. It tells you breaking news as soon as it crosses the wire. As trial members, you guys also have access to this. So when you join the trial, you'll be able to use this. This is one of the many tools that are part of the True Trading Group platform when you guys join our community. So the news here on Tupperware. Tupperware Brands announces debt restructuring. Agreement provides reduction reallocation of $150 million of cash interest and fees. The agreement provides extension of stated maturity of about $348 million of principal, reallocated interest and fees, all the way moved out to fiscal year 27. That's a long time away. The agreement provides immediate access to a revolving borrowing credit facility of $21 million. The agreement provides a reduction of amortization payments required to be paid through fiscal year 2025 by $55 million. Wow. That's great news for the company. That is great news for the company. The stock is now up 45%. Stock is now up 45% on the back of that news, guys. 49, 50, 51%. Stock is up 51%. $6 is a big level. So here's your resistance at $6. Let me show you guys Tupperware. There you can see all that support back there from 2022, right? You guys can all see that support level. And then there, more support there at 2022. Then you guys will see resistance in November. Then you will see 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago, resistance. Now here we are trying to test that level again. You have a lot of short sellers that are short against this area. If you clear $6 clean, you start to trade $6.25, $6.30. Woo! You're going to be through that level. Now we're up 56%, $5.75. We are still going. Wow, what a move. Tupperware up 54%. Now 56. I don't need to tell you that this is going to be on the watch list tomorrow, guys. If we can clear this $6 level, if tomorrow we gap above 6, we're going to really focus on this name. I really am looking forward to tomorrow because there's a lot of different setups that I'm really starting to like. Tupperware looks incredible. Coinbase at 85. Amazon is strong as all hell. I mean, there's going to be a lot of action. The cybersecurity names got slaughtered. There's going to be a very sexy looking watch list tomorrow morning. I got to tell you, there's never been a better time for you guys to join the trial. Anyone that joins the trial, you'll be with me, obviously, trading tomorrow with 10 of the other professional trading mods. You'll be with us for 7 trading days. But anyone that joins the trial right now, you guys are going to have your name put into a random name picker that is called the Wheel of Names. We'll spin it. If your name is called, you win $1,000. That's just for people that join the trial right now. So go to TTG3 spelled out, TTGTHREE.com. It's a one-time payment of $3. There's no automatic renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. There's no automatic upgrade. Okay. After your trial, you're simply never charged anything again. All right. This $6 level is going to be fun. Look at this resistance. Just look at here. Just look at a couple days ago, right? Look at a couple days ago. Look at this resistance at 6. So tomorrow, if we gap above that level, it's going to be a long setup for us. If we gap above that level, that's a big resistance level. So we'll see if that news is enough to push Tupperware through highs. Right? We shall see. Yeah, I just said people are getting really excited about this. Listen, it has potential to fill its gap. A gap fill takes you to 775, but it has to get through that 6 and change area first. That is a huge level. like 6 to 6.25. That's a huge level. You have to get through that. And if it does, it's got room to squeeze. DraftKings still pumping. Yeah, old timey. DraftKings still moving higher. I'm liking DraftKings and I'm liking Amazon. Those are two really, really, really good looking longs. Still waiting on Apple to see if we get any real big movements from the conference call. Any questions? Anybody have any questions for me on anything that you guys are seeing right now coming through? You know what else I'm going to look at for tomorrow also is Moderna. I'm going to look for Moderna short. I'm going to look for the stock to really just bleed out. You see you had this huge support level, right? You see this huge support level that you had here. You broke that level. You broke that level 2 days ago, and then they had earnings today. Earnings shot the stock back up, and that level became resistance. And then you traded all the way and you closed all the way down near these lows. So I actually think that you're going to see – I actually think you could see more downside on Moderna. And I think Moderna can get down to like 102. Now that this level is broken, let me just make this. Yes. You know, I think you can see like something like that on Moderna and give you more downside. So that's going to be a target for me tomorrow for a short setup. So we're looking at targets for shorts on Moderna. We're going to look for Tupperware long if it gets over that 6.25, which it just rejected at perfectly. You can see again, look what happened. This is not a coincidence, guys, right? This is just chart reading, and you'll learn how to do this as members of True Trading Group. All right, so there you go again, another resistance level right there at 6. How important is the jobs data tomorrow? Jobs data is really important. The market, what does the market want to see? The market probably wants to see a slowdown, but still strong. You know, because you had the ADP employment report on Wednesday was really strong and the markets moved lower. So that tells me the markets want to see the jobs market and the labor market soften a little bit, but still remain strong. You know, you have the unemployment rate is 3.6. That's, 5-decade lows. So what the market's going to want to see is a slight uptick, maybe 3.7, 3.8. And they'll want to see, non-farm payrolls come in right around expectations. The market does not want to see 50 to 100,000 more non-farm payrolls than what was expected. And the market doesn't want to see the unemployment rate go from 3.6 to 3.5 because that's just going to, based on the way we traded on the ADP report, the markets moved lower when the report came in stronger than expected because the market, I think, is starting to look at it as, well, if the labor market remains that strong, then the Fed might raise rates again in September. Right now, the markets don't believe the Fed's going to raise rates in September. But if you start to see the labor market still remain very, very strong, and then God forbid if you get a higher than expected CPI print next month, then that's going to make everyone think, the Fed's going to raise rates again in September, and the markets probably pull back on the back of that expectation. Can you still enter the Palo Alto trade? George, no way, man. No way. Members bought put option. I'm going to show you where members entered this trade. Members entered this trade here. Okay. Members entered this trade all the way back here. So if you are members entered here, so there is no way that I would suggest entering the trade all the way down here because what's going to happen tomorrow morning, members of True Trading Group that are already in the position, they're going to be taking profits when the market opens. Right? They're going to be taking profits when the market opens. So if we're taking profit, then I can't, with the right mind or right heart or morally say, yeah, you should be entering the position. Right? All right, Adam, are we is that it for the trials?
Yes. Yeah, we got to welcome Blair and Willie. And I just need like 5 minutes to export everything and put it into the wheel of names.
Sure. Blair and Willie, welcome to the trial. All right, so everyone that joined the trial, you guys all have a shot at $1,000. So just give Adam a couple of minutes to load everyone's name into the wheel of names, and then we'll spin the wheel here live. And if your name is called, you win $1,000. Simple as that. I'll take one or two questions, guys, while we wait for Adam to upload all the names. So if you guys want to go ahead and fire away, type your questions in chat. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Will tomorrow be a bloodbath? No, I don't think tomorrow's going to be a bloodbath. I don't think tomorrow's going to be a bloodbath. No. I don't think tomorrow's going to be a bloodbath. No. Can I look at Microsoft? Sure. Microsoft is at a key support level. If the market, I'm really going to wait and see what happens with Apple. So I like this area on Microsoft. I like the low 320s. I think there's support down there. I think you get a bounce on Microsoft off the low 320s. Maybe a little bit more weakness. We're at 328. I see support around 323. Maybe a couple more bucks lower, and then a technical bounce. What levels are you seeing on DraftKings if we continue to trend higher? That's a good question. Let's take a look. Okay, we've got a resistance zone that is about 33.5 up to 34.5. It's a minor level. Oh no, that's actually a bigger level. Oof, when in doubt, zoom out. You got a big level here at 34.75. All right, let's move this over. Let's take a look at this resistance level, guys. All right, let's take a look. So here we see back in 2020, you can see that support level right there. We tested that support level again in November of 2022, and it held. So you can see support back here, support here, and then zoom in. Once that level broke, you came back up to test it. It became resistance, and then that's when you got that huge downtrend, right? That's when you have the huge downtrend in DraftKings. Look at this, right? Once that level broke, it was just lights out. Okay. Now you've rallied all the way back up and you're coming up to that level. If you're long DraftKings, I would be taking profits into 34.75. I don't think we break through 32.75 on its first attempt. You might see 34.75 tomorrow, but then I would fade that off that level. I do not think it breaks through 34.75 on its first attempt. And then you can look for support back around 32. Yep. My pleasure, Josh. I'll see you tomorrow in chat, bro. Would I trade SQ tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, short 71.50. Yeah, short 71.50. Cover 69. Maybe lower, but bulk profit 69 cover. You have some support levels down here in the high 60s. So, maybe you get a little bit more downside on block. And then I would be taking profits, though, into the high 60s. There's a lot of support down there. Is Palo Alto still slipping? Yeah, right to the low. What's Apple doing? Nothing, just waiting. Apple, oof, Amazon new high. DraftKings new high. Thoughts on Palantir earnings on Monday? I have no idea. I don't try to anticipate earnings. I have no idea if earnings are going to be good or bad for a stock. That's a coin flip. That's a guess. I don't guess with my trading. I like to, wait for high quality setups and high probability setups that I believe have a 70 to 75% likelihood of moving in one particular direction. And there really is there's no advantage when you're playing earnings. It's just a complete guess. Right? Complete guess when you get into earnings. So I'm not really sure. I don't follow Palantir's business really enough. If anything, I think they probably miss, or they probably don't live. There's a lot of AI hype built into Palantir over the last 2 months. You're forgetting this was an $8 stock 2 months ago, and now it's at 20. Really, just because of the AI hype. If they don't deliver that AI hype, you can see the stock back at 15 or 16 bucks pretty easily. So I'm more concerned with a company like PayPal not living up to the AI hype. But again, I'm not taking a trade on it. I'm not positioning. It's not like I'm getting a short position on Palantir going into earnings. I will just wait for the earnings to come out, and then I'll trade the stock after. Thoughts on coin? My thought on coin is that you have this is a really nice support level, and it held again. And we're gonna try to play this tomorrow. This is what we were just talking about. Just, if you were on the live stream, 30 minutes ago, we talked about these levels, this level at 85, and you broke above it last month, and then it became support, right? Now you just pulled back into it here in the after hours because of earnings, and it found support again. You got down to 86, 87. Now it's back to 93. So that's a really nice level of support there for Coinbase, right? There it is. See that 87, the support level is about 85, 87. You just touched 87. Now you're back to 93 and moving higher. So I'm looking at Coinbase to hold that level. All right, guys, looks like we are ready for our $1,000 giveaway. See if we can get Adam back on here, and we will do it live. Adam, are you coming on, or?
Damn it. I said we're giving away 1,000 Iraqi dinar. Never mind. It's stupid now. Doesn't matter.
I think it was stupid before, too.
It wasn't stupid before. It would have been funny before. It doesn't matter. We're good. We got 31 people that signed up for the trial.
All right.
31 people that signed up for the trial.
Oh, those are good odds, guys.
Those are really good odds. Now, let me ask this question. If you signed up for this and you were a trial in the past, but you threw caution to the wind and decided, I'm going to sign up for this again, type the number 1 if you've already been a trial in the past. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Robert Lynn doesn't see their name. Good odds. All right, here's the deal. I am personally pulling for Alan Harding.
I'm also pulling for Alan Harding.
No offense to anybody else. We have not added his name in here more than once. We have not, whatever. But emotionally, I am pulling for Alan Harding. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You will need a PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account, then I have no way to pay you. All right, we're gonna do it. What?
If you don't have a PayPal account, I have no way to pay you.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Just give you a free TTG membership.
Oh, yeah, that's got some value.
I'd say so.
Doris Yee.
Doris, congratulations.
Now, hang on. If Doris was a trial member in the past, the only thing that Doris can win is the membership.
Oh, that's right. So Doris, if you've never been to trial, you have a choice, $1,000 or a membership. If you have been a trial member before,
nope, she's never been.
Never been a trial. Doris,
nope.
Congratulations. Doris, what's it going to be, Doris? Doris, $1,000 or a free membership? Doris, congratulations. Send a text message to the number that is on the bottom of the screen, Doris. 786-505-4221. Again, Doris, 786-505-4221. Robert's a smart guy. Robert's like, I'd pick the membership. I would agree because that membership is worth a hell of a lot more than $1,000.
Stop it.
Robert goes, I identify as Doris Yee.
All right, I think this is Doris.
JC takes the membership also.
You'd be a complete fool to not take the membership.
Strata goes, Doris joined. We got the Kool-Aid.
All right, let's see. Is this Doris?
We got the juice.
Ooh, oh, it's not Doris. They just wanted to say hi.
Oh,
what's
Apple
up?
just took
shout out Veta family.
Veta family. What's up, man? Okay, guys. Apple taking another leg lower. Apple 186.50 now. Apple starting to move lower now. New lows 186. Woof. 186 now. Apple to the downside. Now down 3%. Now broke 186. They do not like the conference call. 185.50 now, moving lower.
Hey man, that company hasn't been the same since Jobs is not been there.
What?
The Apple conference? I'm sorry, the Apple. What do you mean? You're making me trip up. What do you mean? What?
Yeah, but what do you mean they haven't been the same? I mean, Tim Cook's been gone for a long time, dude. Apple reached trillion, $2 trillion, $3 trillion market caps under Tim Cook.
I hear you. I'm just saying that the innovation aspect of it has not been the same. I mean, anyone that's been a fan of Apple for a long time will tell you that.
Yeah. And I don't know what's being said on the conference call, guys, but now we just went from 185 back to 189.
They probably said that their headset will not feature AI. I don't know if that's true or not. I just made that up.
That's a pretty good guess, though. That's a pretty good guess.
I know.
Yeah, you're right, though, Adam. When you think about the innovation of products, was the Apple Watch? Was that Steve Jobs? No, that was Tim Cook.
That was Tim Cook, but I mean, honestly, man, you take a look at what Samsung has done with all. I mean, Samsung really hangs them, puts their neck out there.
Bro, they're first. Samsung is always first, and then Apple copies. It's the truth. Has Doris texted you yet? What's going on?
Doris has not sent a text, so I'm going to go ahead and spin this again if she's not going to send a text.
Doris, you won $1,000. I mean,
well, you didn't win anything yet, Doris, because damn. All right.
Wow.
You want to do it again?
I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, she didn't. I mean, I don't know. Do we I mean, I don't know. We didn't specify she had to text. We just said you win if your name is called.
I know, but I mean, I feel like if someone didn't like hang around long enough to like give a crap, then like maybe we should spin it again. Yo,
Yeah.
I just got the best text message ever from Eric. I'm not gonna say it, but that is the closest I have ever come to giving away a free True Trading Group membership.
Can you send it to me? What
I'm
is
not
it?
going to do it, but that is the closest. I want Eric to know that is the closest I've ever come to doing it.
Wow, Elvis, great job, bro. You've been trading well, man. Elvis says, thanks to True Trading Group, close to a 300% gain on SEDG. That was my big win from yesterday. Congratulations, Elvis, man. Monster.
Look at the message. I want to give it to him. Oh,
wow, Eric, that's good, man. That is good. Adam just sent me the message that you sent him.
it's really good.
Wow.
All right. We're going to spin again. I'm making an executive decision.
Yeah, you have Doris' phone number, though.
Yeah, I could send her a text. Hang on. Let me like send her a text and be like, yo, what's up, homie?
Bro, it's so funny.
I think it's good. Hi, Doris.
My was it a stepmother-in-law?
Stepsis, what is you doing?
So my wife's father's wife, who's not my wife's mom.
Nobody asked.
Her ringtone on her phone, like when someone sends a text message, is a girl going, "Bitch, you got a text." It's the funniest thing. Every time she gets a text message, it's hilarious. Bitch, you got a text.
Nobody asked. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Doris is not responding to my message.
Doris, this is breaking my heart.
It's actually not breaking my heart because I'm pulling for Eric and Alan Harding, so I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm more than good with it.
Yeah, I'm pulling for Eric and Alan Harding.
Oh, I just clicked the button. Doris, sorry, you had your chance.
Right, put it full screen. Put it full screen. Put it full screen.
Okay, so John Farmer was a previous trial.
John Farmer was a trial. John Farmer's also like 18 years old, I think.
Okay, so he can only get the membership if he wants it.
John Farmer, are you here? John Farmer, are you here? I know John Farmer was a trial member. I actually talked to him.
He was a trial member before.
But I literally think he like just got I think he just got done with high school. I think he's like going into college. Or I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he's a young kid, which I love. I absolutely. Oh, there he is. John Farmer. John Farmer.
Oh, wow. John Farmer just disqualified himself with AMC.
I was just going to say that.
John Farmer's done. John Farmer cannot win.
John Farmer, you have the AMC logo.
Yeah, no. Hell no.
Oh, John Farmer, man.
Sorry, but we're making up rules as we go here. That ain't it.
You can't do that. John Farmer, you got to change your profile pic on YouTube
right now.
You can't have the AMC logo as your profile pic on.
Yeah, but dude, it's time to give that up.
It's time to get rid of it. We have to move on. You know, it's kind of like we got to move on. You know.
I'll do it right now. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. John Farmer, I'm happy that you won.
I am happy for him too.
I'm happy that you won. And John, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember from talking in chat, you're very young, right? You're like 18 years old, maybe 19 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So I love the fact that you're here, man, and you're getting yourself, you know, I wish I started that young when I was 18. I took it as serious as I do now. You're going to be very, very thankful, 10 years from now that you started this young. I'm telling you, Your future self and your future family are going to be very, very grateful.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Yeah, see, I knew it. That's why I said
that's
I'm 18.
dope.
John Farmer's 18 years old. That's incredible, man. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, John. You got a free membership to True Trading Group, bro. That's great.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody else, awesome. Welcome to the trial membership.
DraftKings is still moving higher too, guys. $34 now on DraftKings, new high after. Let's take a quick check on Tupperware. Yeah,
Shut up
Tupperware
for a second.
What are you doing?
I'll give Connor a free member. I was hoping that we would get Alan, but it's fine.
Please stop spinning the wheel.
All right, I'm gonna stop. But Connor, I'll hook you up with a free membership, brother. If you send me a text in the next 2 minutes.
You get a membership. You get a membership.
No. I was, yeah.
All right, yeah, guys. The SPY, has traded lower with that when Apple took that next leg to the downside. Amazon still looks great. DraftKings is on fire, man. $34. Yeah, that's the third straight quarter of falling sales for Apple. That's the longest slump since 2016. Say that again. This is the third consecutive quarter of falling sales for Apple. It's the longest negative sales or falling sales since 2016. And 2016 was a tough year. 2016, everybody thought there was going to be a recession. We narrowly avoided one in 2016. I'll just take you guys and go to a daily chart on the SPY. I'll show you. 2016 was a wild year in the market. I'm sorry, 2015 into 16. It was like a 6-week period. Yeah, I was right. I just pulled back and looked at the charts. You can see here at the end of 2015, huge crash in the middle of the year in August. And then again, another huge crash December into February. And then you double by. Everyone thought there was going to be a recession there in 2016. And then we narrowly avoided a recession and the market then continued higher. Once everybody figured out, oh, no, not a recession, the markets then started to climb. But that was a tough time period. So then that's the last time that Apple had 3 consecutive quarters of falling sales. I like what I'm seeing, guys, for more downside in the market. My target for the SPY, I've been saying it for the last couple of days, is 444 to 445. I still think that's where we're headed. I wouldn't be surprised if we get there tomorrow, especially if Apple continues to be weak into the conference call. Okay, so if Apple stays weak, you have support here on Apple. This is a zone. Remember what we talked about just a couple of minutes ago. I said there's 2 support levels on Apple. One is around 186.87. One is around 183. Right now, we got to that first support level around 186, 187. That's where we're currently sitting. Your next support level is down at 183. So we'll see if Apple gives you more downside into the earnings, and that should take the market down with it, the SPY down with it. And then maybe that can get to our target of 444. Okay. So there we have it, folks. That wraps up the analysis and the earnings coverage. It was a wild day, a great day for members of True Trading Group again. Qualcomm to the short side. Made some good money today on Qualcomm short. That was a beautiful trade for us on another earnings fail. And then members of True Trading Group that are still in the Palo Alto puts. I mean, that trade is going to print so massive for you tomorrow. It's not even funny. This is going to be such a monster trade. You're going to wake up tomorrow, you're going to take profit, and then you're going to go run down the street naked. That's how excited you guys are going to be tomorrow morning when you guys see the price of those Palo Alto put options. So congratulations, all the members of True Trading Group that hit on this Palo Alto trade. It's going to be a big day for you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Guys, again, all of our trial members, get your butts on in chat tomorrow. You guys are with us now for 7 full trading days. Take advantage of it. This has been one of the best trading environments that we've seen. You've had multiple triple-digit gains in just the last couple of days inside True Trading Group. I believe there have been 3 or 4 triple-digit gains just this week. Tomorrow, you're going to have another one with Palo Alto. So Palo Alto is going to be another triple-digit banger. I believe we've had 3 or 4 already this week. So get your butts in chat. It's 7 trading days. Remember, Saturday and Sunday don't count. If you guys want to join the trial now, you can go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. Enter your name, email, phone number. Click yes, I want this. Fill out the application, and then you guys will be part of our trial membership. It's a one-time payment of $3. There is no automatic renewal. There is no automatic, payment. There's no automatic upgrade. It's just a one-time payment of $3. And then you guys, after your trial is up, it expires. You never charge anything ever again. All right. That's ttgthree.com. All right. That's it. That does it for us, folks. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. If you guys have not done so already, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, obviously, if you're not already, and then make sure that you turn on your notifications so that you guys never miss out on any of these live streams, because we do these live streams 6 days a week. You guys can't miss it. Tupperware is hanging in here. Guys, listen, I'm only looking at Tupperware if we break above 625. As long as we're beneath that level, that level is a huge level of resistance. I'm probably not.
I feel like you see right through that trade.
That was good. That really was. It really was good. Touche, Adam. Touche. Thanks, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I'll see you all tomorrow when we're going live to recap the final. Tomorrow's our final trading day of the week. We'll go live at 3:30, and we will finish out the final half hour of the trading day with you live. We'll go over positionings that we have going into next week. We'll recap the labor data that we get tomorrow morning, 8:30. We're going to get the labor report. It's going to be a big market mover. So I'll be in chat with all of our members. We'll go through the watch list, and we'll hit some home runs like we've been hitting all week. All right. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care.